I think that I would not be very comfortable watching this latest Flash movie.
No.
So that's him going to that girl's house right now. Look.
I'm about to say that's you beat me to it.
Let's talk about something good like the Double Toasted Best Podcast Celebration Party. Y'all bring these moves over to us. On Saturday, July 9th, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., we're going to be at 1812 East 12th Street at a place called the 13th Floor. We'll be putting on these smooth moves like this. Speak of supervillains, man. There you go, Ezra Miller, man. Look at him. Just broke out the asylum, like I said. Again.
So what's happening with him now? The last thing I recall, is that he was out there in another universe. He tweeted or something like that.
He's out there sending
another
memes
dimension.
Sending memes from the multiverse, another dimension, talking about. Yeah, this is crazy. Last time we saw Ezra.
Jesus.
Let me see here. Ezra he was sending like Joker Riddler type of memos from another dimension somewhere.
Another dimension. That's what I was like. What is going on?
Yeah, it was.
They find his monkey behind or what?
No, they have not, but a decision has been made. Let me see here. So he was actually sending like supervillain ransom notes, man.
What?
All kind of,
like all different type of letters from different newspapers and magazines and
all
shit?
letters to like cut out from different kind of publications and sources.
What kind of 1960s shit is this? Okay.
All kind of cryptic shit. Yeah, like he was holding somebody ransom. Yeah, look at this, man. This is some real Joker type shit right here. Ezra Miller taunts police with cryptic tweet and then deletes social media as court struggles. But look at this. You cannot touch me. I am in another universe. Oh my
God. Yo, what is that about?
Oh, here's the real scary one. Like this is the real supervillain looking shit right here. Look at this.
No.
Something he wrote with his like if he's right-handed, he wrote this with his left hand or his foot or something, so you couldn't trace the handwriting.
What, he used blood? He used his own blood or something to write it in?
Look at this. Wrote it on a piece of memo paper with grapes and blueberries.
Well, good. He's getting his fight.
It's good to see he's eating healthy right now. Yeah. I am shielded from negative people and their ill intent. My spirit, mind, and body, soul, and success are not altered by anyone's envy. I am protected by them all. From all, so I can't even read this shit. From all negative NRG energy.
Start to fall apart and shit.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this is kind of shit that the Joker sends to Batman or the Riddler sends to Batman. You know, and he wants to with him.
Yeah, Batman. What the fuck is this now? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point now, I guess it is going over into some sort of instability now, right?
It is. It really
it's
is.
falling over in some sort of instability now.
Now, the whole time, this led to the question of what are they gonna do with his weird ass or their weird ass? You know, he's again got to watch the pronouns with them. Although I think we get a pass with this nut job right here.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's worried about the pronouns. The pronouns are the least thing we need to worry about.
Yeah.
This fool got close to what people are saying is probably a kidnap victim or somebody who got Stockholm syndrome. He ran. Thing is, this is what's weird about it. So we already covered this. We're going to talk about what's happening now. So it's because a lot of people are saying, well, he is with an 18-year-old girl. She's legal. But the weird shit with him is that it's been rumored. Now, I don't know, allegedly, he's been grooming this girl since she was 12.
Yeah, that was the word on the streets. Yeah.
Yeah, word on the streets has it. Mm-hmm. That this maniac has been out there grooming kids or grooming this girl. And the parents are very worried about that. And I don't care if the girl is of legal age. I mean, this is creepy enough if this is true. But being that he's been showing all these signs of mental instability, I'd be worried if I was the parents of that girl hanging out with this dude. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Your mind is in another universe.
Yeah.
But keep my kid out of this shit. All right? You know, you go to all these other crazy ass dimensions all you want to. Make all these crazy ass ransom letters and memes and Batman taunt letters and all that kind of stuff. But leave this kid out of it. So I don't know what's going on. It's a very young person who is very groomed. So it probably is some sort of crazy, weird ass Stockholm syndrome going with this person. Allegedly, if this is, all true what's happening with him. But that led me to say, I really disagree with what Warner Brothers is doing, because it all comes down to money. Because we always talk about today, because that's the buzzword now, groomer. Everybody's throwing pedophile around. Everybody's talking about protect children, even though we know that that's bullshit. Seeing what's happening, you know where it is.
Yeah.
I said, if it was my choice, like if you really were putting your money where your mouth is, you wouldn't worry about the money if this dude is grooming a 12-year-old girl. I was grooming a 12-year-old girl, even with the allegations. If this is something out there, I think that I would not be very comfortable watching this latest Flash movie.
No.
So that's him going to that girl's house right now. Look.
I'm about to say that's beat me to it.
I'm not gonna even see that as the Flash going out. Like right now, this is taking a whole different context. That's not his house he's going to. That's a stranger's house. Yeah, that's him creeping out somebody's house right now.
Yeah, he just outside grooming.
Yeah, and the kids in there. Hello. Yeah, man. When I see this shit right here.
Why do you want to stay?
I see him going into somebody's house. He don't even know.
Every scene when he's going up to somebody from behind or going into some place is going to be like, who he going to fondle now?
Yeah.
Who's going to attack now?
Yeah, that's a stranger's house. He's just at large, just walking into people's homes.
Yeah, that's what it turns into now.
Fight to save this one.
Shit, that's why that woman jumped, because she didn't know somebody was coming in there.
Yeah.
She wasn't expecting company. She wasn't expecting Ezra Miller out of nowhere. You want to fight? Just start choking her ass out. You want to fight? Bitch, you want to fight? Get out of my house.
No, I don't. Too late. Fight now.
Just roaming around, just creeping into people's homes. But okay. So seriously, all joking aside, this is the Flash movie that I'm sure Warner Brothers has been dreading, because he plays multiple roles in this. He's all over the film. So I don't know what I would do about this if I was in an executive's position. But I will tell you that knowing that this guy having these allegations of grooming a 12-year-old and acting weird, I can't look at this the same.
Listen, man, I mean, the fact that, I guess, I don't know if you guys talked about it, you probably did, just the fact that Cyborg, what's my man's name?
Ray Fisher.
Ray Fisher, he just said, hey, I didn't like the way I was treated in this shit. You guys need to look at this. He was blackballed.
Yes, he was.
Just for saying, hey, you need to look into this. They treated me bad. And they said, get out of here.
They sure did.
This dude is, like you said, at large. And they're sitting about, well, I don't know what we should do. Come on, man. This is crazy.
Yeah.
On that alone, I'm like, I'm not trying to watch this. That's whack.
See, that's the thing. So what the resolution that Warner Brothers came up with now, so it's out there now. Warner Brothers reportedly isn't likely to keep Ezra Miller in the Flash role in future DC films. Now that is a no shit if ever I've heard one. Well, really? We know that. we know that. I mean, really, if you continue to work with this dude, he's got secrets on y'all.
Right. Something's going on.
He's seen y'all's dick or something. You know what I'm saying? He's like, that is the biggest, really, no shit that I've ever seen. Of course you're not gonna use him. I mean, what are you, stupid? Of course you're not.
Yeah.
And I'm not that. Thing is, he don't even. Obviously, he's not. His heart isn't in it. Obviously, he's not caring about jeopardizing his career. Question is, what are you gonna do about this movie, man? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and I think that's why they put it out the way they did. Why they said, he will no longer be part of the future of the Flash, because they did not want to come out and say we are canceling this movie. Yeah. So they have to say something in the positive of themselves, saying, we're removing this cancer from the future films, What about this film? Well, that's all for the day, folks. We'll come back later.
Look, man, I know they spent a lot of money in this, and this is a business. That's a huge loss. And I feel bad about that, man. For everybody who worked on this movie, I feel bad about that. But I don't know what to do with it. I would love to hear people's opinions out there. And I don't know, maybe we do a poll and see, does it bother you knowing that a guy who was grooming a 12-year-old, allegedly, does that bother you enough to where you don't care about seeing this movie?
No, don't put a poll up, because the person who says yes, the people who say yes,
we'll weed them out. We'll expose them.
This is a setup, right?
We'll groom them.
That poll is a setup. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's a rough thing, man. Somebody said it might be a $200 million loss. There's a lot hinging on this, because this is the one where it's not Ezra Miller as the Flash. We're also talking about the return of Michael Keaton as Batman. So there's a lot hinging on this. I think they're even trying to hinge on a whole new kind of universe on this. So I get it, but I don't know, man. I have no answers. So I ask y'all out there, how do you feel about this? What do you do? I mean, do we just? Am I making too much out of this? Do we just release the movie and we all know the business, and we just kind of just get it out there and move on, or what? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think this response is the worst attempt of trying to placate or distract people. The worst, because it's not like you've given anything that anybody doesn't already know already.
Yeah.
You want to try to distract from the fact that we're still putting this movie out. But guess what, y'all? Guess what? Check it out. Check this out. We ain't gonna work on it no more. Boom, drop the mic.
Yeah.
No, that's not I don't know if that's enough. I don't know.
Let me read the article. Somebody said read the article, but I am looking at some things in here where people are saying, people like, the article says what they're going to do. So I'll read that, because I didn't get a chance to read it yet. So thank you, guys. But somebody said the DCEU is just cursed. Some people saying re-edit the movie. Yeah, somebody says, hey, look, $200 million in already. You have to release the film.
Right.
The other actors shouldn't be affected by. Now, this is a good take right here. The other actors, and let's not also mention the people who work behind the camera, who everyone who worked on the crew. That's a good point. Somebody said they shouldn't be affected by his foolishness, man, by his antics. Yeah, I can see that. So many people worked on the movie. Somebody said deep fake it. I would love to see if there could be a middle ground where you do that. But then again, it's probably so entrenched in these other movies that he has to be there in order to cross over into something else, because that's what they're going to do.
Definitely.
Yeah. But I'll read the article and see what they're going to do. Let's see here. So this is from IGN. Mm-hmm. And it says, in light of Ezra Miller's ongoing legal problems, sources within Warner Brothers have indicated that even if normal allegations surface, the studio won't likely keep Miller in the Flash role in future DC films. First of all, it has nothing to do with morality. It has nothing to do with allegations. It has Warner Brothers saying this because, bitch, you cost us $200 million almost.
Yep.
You still have been messing around, and we got this expensive ass movie, and you fucking up the program. You're a pain in the ass. As reported by Deadline, Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav and his team are headed towards a potential first movie crisis as The Flash's June 23rd, 2023 approaches. This is due to the Flash star Ezra Miller compounding legal issues that began in March 2022 when the actor was arrested in Hawaii and was fined for disorderly conduct. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Yeah, they're trying to locate this guy, or this actor, or whatever you want to call him. The headlines continue to pile up. This is obviously an issue for the studios, as The Flash is the big tentpole release for the DCEU that comes with a $200 million budget. Mm-hmm. Will we see return of Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck as Batman, and is helmed by IT director Andy Muschietti? So they say that. Oh, here's something. It would be hard to market The Flash without Ezra in front if they continue to face legal troubles, and It may force Zavlav and the team to scale back the promotion and plan publicity tour, sending the film straight to HBO Max, or lean in toward making the movie a hit and then drop Miller if they can't straighten things out. So, you know what, you guys make a good point, because I'm sitting up here just taking it all out on Ezra, but I think that's a great point, saying that if so many people worked on this movie, why should they be punished by what he did? This all happened before the allegations came out. They're going to get rid of him. So, you know, I can see what they're saying.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense of what they're saying, putting it out. But, you know, that headline that they're trying to, you know, grab and get your attention with, you know, it's something that, you know,
it's a pat on the back for them. Hey, look at what we're doing. We're taking responsibility.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, okay, even in that article, what they said, you know, different possibilities of what they're trying to do. It'd be nice to see some type of, I don't know, some sort of definitiveness. But at the same time, you know, they're still looking like they're waiting and seeing.
Yeah. I mean, I can
it's a tough decision. Yeah, it's definitely a tough decision.
I don't, and I'm not even kind of mad at Warner Brothers. I'm not, I mean, I'm
right.
I think, like, if it was left up to me, I think my first idea would be, you know what, let's try to work around a way to just deep fake it or re-edit it and just take his face out and put somebody else in. I don't know how, but let's have some discussions on that. But I would tell you right now, $200 million tentpole movie, all these legal issues, allegations that still might come up. I do not envy the people that have to make the decisions about this at all.
No, you're right about that. I mean, and is it a loss if it goes straight to HBO Max? Is it a loss? I don't know.
Somebody made a recommendation. This is Mr. Yasman, who put a great question out here. He says, what if they were to go and re-edit this into a Batman movie? I think that would be hard to do, because, I mean, Ezra Miller is playing several versions of the Flash in here, at least playing several roles in this movie. It's so much centered on him. We don't know how much footage we have of Batman in this. You know what I mean? But we got tons of footage, obviously, of Ezra Miller.
Yeah, there's no way to kind of cut around this. I mean, granted, he's playing different characters. I don't know if that's going to be a lot of reshoots too. You know, take the other factors that he's playing and play it by somebody else.
Yeah, it's it's a tough decision, man. That's why I asked y'all. I'm trying to take my personal bias out of this and just and understand just how hard this is. And I appreciate y'all giving us some of your feedback and your advice, because I think you make probably better sense than me. Because I'm just like, get rid of that. You know, throw that movie away. Get that movie out of here.
There's a trash. Put it in there.
Start all over again. Yeah, you know, which is not. You know, that's way easier said than done. That's almost crazy in its own. That's almost stupid itself. So, that's
not business.
No.
You know, it's definitely going to be hard to appease everybody with this one.
Yeah, it is, and and you're not going to please everybody. You know, you're not. Yeah. I would say that if worse allegations come out showing that this guy really did groom a 12-year-old, I think you're going to be forced to have to consider to like re-edit this or something, because if that comes out more and more, if that gets publicized more, that is definitely going to have an effect on this film, man. You know, and that's and how everybody sees it, and everybody sees Ezra Miller. I don't know how you do it, but if more comes out, but right now at this point, you could probably get away with just putting it out there and moving on, you know?
Yeah, because that's what I thought. That was one of the reports before that people were saying that, you know, they're not going to do anything with them, but they're hoping that nothing more damning comes out.
Yeah.
At this point, you know what I mean? But like you said, if something comes out, something like, he did it and he's doing it again. Yeah, I don't know.
I like some of the other answers here are decisions here or suggestions. Some people say make it a musical. some people said the Flash died on his way to his home planet, like Poochie did in The Simpsons. Yeah, man. You know, at this point, you would normally be joking, but now those are legit, I think. So anything. Yeah, that's another decision. I'm sorry, what's that?
No, I'm saying definitely looking forward to see what happens.
Yeah, I really am. I mean, I'm not even looking forward to it in kind of a morbid way. I'm just really curious from the business side of how this is going to take.
Right.
I do think probably a very good middle ground would be HBO Max.
Right.
Putting it right over there. That's just how it is, man. Hey, you know, we did it with COVID, man. And shit, I mean, I don't know. If you ask me, child grooming is right up there with COVID, you know. So that might
I mean, is it worth it? You know, well, I guess it'd be worth it, right, to put it on HBO Max and have like this extended ending where there is a new Flash.
Yeah.
And just kind of write like an extra half hour, 40 minutes or whatever, and have this new Flash in there at the end, maybe. Because that whole multiverse thing, I'm not sure how the movie's supposed to end or whatever, but, rewrite something so it's not as much that you got to reshoot. Well, just kind of tack on something new.
I think they're already doing that. I think they're already, they're already planning on having a new Flash. Rumors are very heavy, unless it's already been announced, that they're going to get the CW Barry Allen or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people are asking for that. It's a huge push to get him in there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see, man.
They did cross over in his show.
Yes, they did.
Gus Grant's Flash on the CW. They already crossed over. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Let me see here. Gus Grant and Ezra Miller, man. Yeah, they already did a big crossover. So I mean, it wouldn't be that much. Hold on, what is his name? Ezra Miller. Wouldn't be that much of a stretch.
What the hell is this? I'm asking myself the same question. What are you doing here? Well, I'll tell
you. Got a little sister?
I'm not here for you.
Yeah, get out the way. Where's your little sister at? but yeah, man. Yeah, so we'll see, man. I'm very curious. And thank you guys for all the feedback. Again, all the suggestions. Even the funny ones. Even bullshit. Those were actually pretty cool. So yeah, we'll see.